What do you have in your house? Vessels and visitors. He says there, he says, go borrow vessels and not a few. He deals with the vessel. He says the vessels only have prerequisites. I don't care how the vessel looks. I don't care what color the vessel is. I don't care how big the vessel is. The only prerequisites that I have for the vessel is that the vessel has to be empty and you cannot get a few. God only fills vessels that are empty before him. Now, I want you to notice that the oil only stops when there was nothing empty to pour into. That as long as there is emptiness in any person, or as long as there is emptiness in the communities around us, we ought to be pouring. I don't know why God put all that in you, gave you all that word, get you all that education for you not to be pouring into the empty situations that's around you. Because God will let the oil flow until everybody gets full. I'll say it again because you ain't happy enough for me. God will let the oil flow until everybody gets full. Can you nudge your neighbor right there and say, are you still empty? Is there still something that you need God to do for you? Is there still an empty situation in your life? Just encourage them and tell them, God's gonna let this oil flow until you get full. God's gonna let this oil flow until your son gets delivered. God's gonna let this oil flow until your community changes. God's gonna let this oil flow until everybody gets full.